Hello and welcome to my May favorites video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, obviously, is my May favorites. So I'm gonna show you all of the things I've been using and loving this month, and I decided to pick 5 because I think that's a reasonable amount. The first 2 items are lipsticks, and these were both in my May lip edit, which I'll link right here if you haven't seen that already. The first one is L'Oreal's Fairest Nude. I have been using this nonstop. I mean, in that video, in the May lip edit, I explained how this is really, truly for me, like just one of the most perfect nudes for my skin tone. It is just the perfect combination of pink, of peach, of beige, and of brown. Like it's like a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything. So it's very moisturizing. I usually will just put it on without even having to use a lip balm underneath or anything. Also, if I'm talking weird, it's because I got my wisdom teeth out last week and this side is just a tad bit swollen. This side only hurts. This side does not hurt at all. So if I talk weird and sideways, that's why. This side's kind of bugging me. This one is one of my favorites because it's very hard with my skin tone to find a nude that's like, doesn't pull too pink or too brown. I feel like there's never like a perfect balance. It's always like stuff that looks a little bit pink on other people looks super pink on me. So if I'm not looking for a pink nude in that situation, it's always really frustrating. So if you have trouble finding good nude lipsticks and you have a similar skin tone and undertone to mine, I would highly recommend this. It's L'Oreal Fairest Nude number 800. By the way, I'm doing a 30-day lip challenge starting June 1st. So on Saturday, June 1st, I'm starting my 30-day lip challenge, which means I will try one different lipstick every day for 30 days. And I'm gonna do a video on June 1st, June 15th with a 15-day update, and then June 30th with like a recap. So I'll be like doing mini vlogs every day and I'll put them all together in a couple different videos. Once that's up, I'll link it right here, so it might already be up when you're watching this, but if not, stay tuned for that video. I will be releasing that on June 1st. It'll be super fun, especially if you're into lipsticks. You can follow along. I'm gonna use the hashtag Neelou's Lip Challenge on IG so we can all follow along together and just kind of do our thing and be a fun group project for the summertime. Product was also in my May lip edit. I'm very, very predictable these days. This is Maybelline's ColorSensational lipstick in Daringly Nude. And this is another really gorgeous nude for my skin tone. This is a lot more pink. It's a lot darker and it's fully matte versus the L'Oreal Fairest Nude, which is a lot more moisturizing and it's a lot more, I would say lighter in color. This is it's a lot more pigmented, but it's very dark compared to that one. Although it's still a nude, it's not like dark. It just depends on your skin tone. Obviously for some people this will be super dark. For some people this will be way too light to even wear. For me, I find it's a perfect balance. So again, if you have, you know, a similar skin tone to me, I would highly recommend you try this one out. I find that these crumble a little bit, but I've been using this a ton this month. So when I want to reapply it, I just end up taking it all off and just putting it back on, which is super easy. Because it's not like it's a liquid lipstick. Like I'll just wipe it off with a napkin and reapply it, because once it dries and it's kind of coming off, if you try to reapply, it kind of gets crumbly and weird. That's my only qualm with these. Otherwise, I really like it. I've been reaching with this a ton. It's just such an easy lipstick to wear and it's beautiful. It's actually pretty old to me and I've had this for longer than I care to admit. I only have about this much product left, but it's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And the product is a little, like the color is a little teeny bit too light for me, but I kind of bear with it. It's such high coverage that you really don't need that much. And I find that if I use too much, it's very obviously light for me. But if I use just enough, it doesn't really show that obviously. So I'm using it right now and you can tell it's like a little light. I don't usually use it as like an why do I feel like there's like hair on me and I can't get it off? I don't usually use it as like an everyday concealer, but it's so, it's amazing. Actually, my friend Ashley and I just talked about this because she just got it and she was like, whoa, this is life-changing. It is just so damn good. It is high coverage, it doesn't crease, it doesn't move, it doesn't flake off by the end of the day. You know, a lot of concealers will just come off by the end of the day. I've always had very dark hereditary eye circles and then my allergies make them worse. So since I was like a young kid, like before I even ever got into makeup, I was always using like a little bit of concealer here. Like I would borrow some from my mom and use it. So I don't play when it comes to concealers. Like I'm sure a lot of Middle Eastern people can relate, or like just anyone in general who deals with under eye circles, but I think it like runs in my whole family. So I don't play when it comes to concealers, and I usually always end up like splurging the most on concealers because I want such a perfect product. This I fell out of love with for a while. but recently fell back in love with it because I realized, holy crap, I need like a teeny tiny bit of product and I get so much coverage. But the difference between this and other products is like this actually covers even when you blend it out. It's harder to blend, but I think it's worth the blending. This is not like a slap it on and go kind of concealer, but it's also not as hard to put on as like the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. I will link it up here, but I did a wear test of that. It's like Marc Jacobs' new concealer, and I thought it was absolutely like so hard to blend, even though it was high coverage. This is high coverage, but it's not as hard to blend as that one. Either way, I've been reaching for it a lot. I'm not really sure why I randomly gravitated towards this month after having it for so long, but I just love this so much. It's a really good concealer. And when it came out, I was like, man, all these YouTubers get that shit for free. All y'all just hyping it up for no reason, you know, me talking my smack, but just trying to keep it real. But no, I went and bought it and I was like, okay, I need to stop talking smack because it's amazing. And it is. So Tarte Shape Tape, I digress. My next favorite for the month is actually this little hairbrush. This is the ProCabello straightening hairbrush, and I've seen these hyped up a lot. I've also seen them like all over. I don't know, they just always feel so gimmicky, and I don't think I would have ever purchased one myself. My mom gave this to me, and actually used it to do my hair today, but I've been reaching for this a lot. I think it's good for lazy people like me. When it comes to my hair, I don't like to waste a lot of time getting ready, but I also don't like my hair to look like crap. So this is so quick and easy, and I was always so scared to use it at first. I'm like, I'm gonna burn myself, but I think you have less chance of burning yourself with this than you do with like a Chi, which is what I would use, like a flat iron. Like a ceramic flat irons are kind of scary. I really like it. You turn it on and then you'll see the screen turn on here and you get to heat it up to the temperature that you want, and it's a vibe. I love it because it's just quick and easy. It's definitely not something I would have purchased on my own, but I think now having one, I've been using it a lot, and so I really, really like it. So shout out to you, Mom. Thank you for giving me this. Also, if you are interested in buying one, it doesn't have to be this brand. They're literally everywhere, like from drugstores to grocery stores, department stores, Amazon, everywhere. And this just makes it so quick and so easy that I cannot even. My last favorite is actually a body favorite, and it's body lotion, oddly enough, even though I don't even like using body lotion. So when I shower, I usually use body oil in the shower after I've showered, and then I come out of the shower, and that's that. I don't like to use lotion after I get out. I just don't feel like it. It's annoying. I've always felt like it's such a tedious step for me, so once I started using body oil, I was like, wow, mind blown. But I unboxed this Gold Bond Ultimate Skin Therapy Lotion, overnight deep moisturizing lotion in my Influenster VoxBox. It was the first VoxBox I ever received from them, and I will link the video up here, but I unboxed this and I was like, why are they giving me body lotion and pasta sauce? But I think out of all the products in that box that I got, this is my favorite. It actually smells like, has a calming, it says calming scent, but I would say it's like a little bit lavendery. I couldn't find any actual like justifiable fragrance in here. It's really just like a little bit of lavender and some rosemary. It has hyaluronic acid, melatonin, and antioxidants, which, I mean, it's all topical, so there's only so much it's gonna do, but in terms of moisturizing, it is so calming and soothing. I love the scent. It really does like make me feel like, oh, this is like a sleepy spa scent. And it really is one of the few moisturizers I've tried that like genuinely moisturizes. Like it doesn't feel greasy, but it actually stays moisturized, you know? Versus like lotions that you would put on when, you know, you need moisturization and you're like, awesome, I'm good. And then 10 minutes later, your skin's flaking off again. Like this actually feels like it does something. And I really, really like it. And I actually really enjoy this packaging because I feel like those giant bottles of body lotion with pumps, like they're so hard to use and hard to travel with. This is super easy. And yeah, it's a late discovery for me because I think I got that box like 3 to 6 months ago, but I really, really like this. Also, if you have any body oil recommendations or any body lotion, but preferably body oil, hit me up in the comments, let me know because I would love to know. I really love body oils and I have a few in rotation right now, but always looking for new ones. So those were my 5 May favorites. I just want to mention a bonus that I'm really buying into this Neon Nails trend situation. This nail polish I've actually had for like a million years, but I don't think I ever wore it until today. So I put this on today and I actually really love this. It's just so bright and funky and fun. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. Actually, it's not even my cup of tea really, because I usually only wear like neutral, like light, either light metallic or like very neutral creamy shades. And I've been getting into this neon trend all the way. I am on that bandwagon. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe for more videos just like this one, because I do a lot of favorites videos, a lot of lipstick videos. And be sure to tune back in June 1st because I'm doing my 30-day lipstick challenge, which will be super duper fun. I hope to see you then. Have an awesome day. Bye.